Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, we learnt about different HTTP route methods. Now we will discuss two more methods that are related to those. One of them is route match. The match method allows you to register multiple HTTP methods for the same route and execute the same functionality. For example, if a request comes as GET or POST, the same function will be called. First, we create a route using the match keyword and define the return response such as a text message. When we test this route in the browser with a GET request, the functionality will be executed. If we send a POST request to the same route, the same functionality will also be triggered. However, keep in mind that when making a POST request from a form in Laravel, you must include a CSRF token for security reasons. Without the token, the request will be rejected. Another useful method in Laravel routing is any. The any method allows a single route to respond to all HTTP request methods get, post, put, patch, delete options, etc. This means no matter which type of request is met, the same functionality will be executed. For example, if we define a route using route any, then whether the request comes as get or post or even other methods, Laravel will always run the same function. This method can be helpful in some cases, such as when testing or when you want one route to handle different kinds of requests without writing multiple definitions. However, keep in mind that in real-world applications using any is not always recommended because it may reduce clarity about which HTTP method should be allowed. For a specific route, it's generally better to use get, post or match for clear intent. In the previous videos, we learned how to return a view using the route view method. Now let's see how we can do the same thing using a closure function inside the route. When defining a route with a closure, we use the view helper to return the desired bullet file. This gives us flexibility because later we can add more logic inside the closure if needed. Route get check view function return view contact us. Here when a user visits check view, the closure function will execute it and return the contact us.plate.php view from the resource views folder. Now let's check how controller works with routes. First, we create a controller using the artisan command. PHP artisan make controller contact controller. After the controller is created, we define a route and point it to a method inside the controller. Route get slash contact controller class comma index. Inside the controller, we can use the view helper to return a bullet file. Public function index return view contact. Now when a user visits slash contact, Laravel will call the index method of the contact controller and the contact us.blade.php view will be displayed.